Good afternoon. A massive day of competition here. The weekend, people spilling over on the beaches of Plage Le Keanu. The Quiksilver Pro France wraps up round 3 and now shifts its focus to the round 4 matchups. Based into the coverage of this heat, 2 waves quickly picked out, a 5 and a 2.5 by Adriano.
Adriano doing what he does, staying very busy. 5-point ride right there, and brilliant reflexes there for Adriano to get that little climb in.
Now picking up on Keanu Asing on the northern end of the lineup here. He'll chuck a big hit to the lip there. It's just the one offering for the young Hawaiian, and Banting picking up on him. A couple of little shudders going through the lineup here still, as we really are at the bottom of the graph, spot on.
We are on it, and in the next couple hours we will see the conditions change a bit. And there, opening slash, beautiful turn there from Banting, young Aussie, and looking back in form. He had to nurse an injury there all of last year, so it looks like he's back tip-top shape. Not a bad start for him, and the boys just trying to catch anything that stays open. Right now with this low tide, a lot of closeouts. So, you know, it's tough going out there to find a wave that's open. So you're looking for those teepees, those A-frames out there to provide. Watch this opening hack. Watch the inside rail. Swoops around, throwing some buckets. One more turn for Matt, and it gets a little tail slide in. So mixing it up. Now for just a 2-move little right-hander against the grain, he got a lot of work done. Look at this angle, Gigs. Beautiful drone action. There's that snap. Watch the tail. Got the fins free right there for a couple of seconds. That was sweet.
Judges seeing all of those tight angles. They don't miss any of the application, the torque, the power in the critical sections, and finding their way here to the round 4 encounters. Locking on to Banting now as he continues to work. Beautiful momentum, complete side swipe of the lip there. And again, well, almost hanging on, but goes incomplete for a 4th ride of this Heat 1.
He's pretty switched on right now, looking confident. And that's, you know, always kind of a key thing with these surfers. Who's being decisive out in the water. Wow, how's that tail kick right there? Beautiful backhand turn from Banting. I like that little rail slide. He didn't ride out of it cleanly, so all the points are going to be gained from that one maneuver. Again, watch his back foot. He's going to coil up off the bottom. There's the upper body. It's going to reverse with the lower body. Watch the tail. Out the back. That is beautiful right there. And great reflexes from Banting. He knew exactly when to press that foot down and when to release it, Gigs, so that he could get that tail slide. And just enough of it, not too much. You don't want to lose too much control. It really is a reflex things for these surfers.
Well, Banting from Port Macquarie on the east coast of Australia, back in form in 2016. Of course, a round 5 exit here, and we may see the first 2 heats of round 5. Means a 9th place finish, so that is the worst that Keanu can do here in 2016 as we see him attacking. Oh, a little sideways rotation over the inside rail.
For Keanu sings that, hey, these heats for me, if I make it, that's extra coin in the pocket.
Well, this man here has found his way all the way to the top of the sport. Reigning world champion Souza, slightly sleepier 2016, but a great repertoire here as he winds up the rails. And now panning onto Banting at the back. You know where he's going with this. And looks to the loft. He gets the elevation. He'll be out the back there. So a little bit of entertainment value as we move to the 18-minute mark on the heat.
I enjoyed that from Banting. He was so patient. He avoided about 50 yards of a section to go for that ramp. First up, Adriano Souza. As you mentioned, Gigs, not ashamed to just go straight to work. Second snap right there. I like Adriano's technique. He gets so low to the deck of his board. He almost gets upside down on those snaps. Again, I think underrated on his backhand. Adriano, one of the best in the biz. There's Banting avoiding about 80 yards of section to go for that ramp right there, but launched a little too far out the back and couldn't reconnect.
Overview of your lineup here in Hossegor. As now the diminutive figure of Keanu Asing. Tight snap, board speed, floats, connecting it nicely. Just a little fighting type hit to the end section there. So nuggety little down the line offering from Keanu.
increment of maybe 30 minutes, it absolutely lights up. There's been a handful of beautiful waves, and then all of a sudden it'll get a little stingy. And right now it's kind of tough going.
Banting exercises his priority then. It'll be a throwaway score. Windless conditions here, all playing out for high value entertainment. The beaches are packed, and De Souza down the line will rip into another head-high wall here. Tight snap again. Already owns a 7.33 and a 5. Looking to better that backup score. And now on the outside, we'll phase it over to Keanu Asing, who has got a high work rate and a hunger for heat wins here. His career is on the line, way down on the Jeep leaderboard. We'll also look for a way back out to the lineup. De Souza here will mount the ski. Let's have a look at these replays.
Well, here's Adriano de Souza navigating this wave. Big opening turn though. Hooks it nicely off the top and through a lot of spray. So the rest of the wave got really, it actually got ruined by that backwash in a low tide. You can see how that wave dissipated, lost all its energy. So that score is going to hang in the balance basically on the first move. And it was a nice one, but it should be a mid-ranger. Nice little skippy carve there from Keanu Asing, a second re-entry. So okay, just another mid-ranger for Keanu. So right now the waves being affected by that low tide. You see a little bit of backwash. Hey, if he goes over to Portugal and takes care of business, he's right back in this thing. And while we're away, Matt Banting floating the boat there, trying to wait for an open section. There's that sketchy backwash, but he avoids it with another floater and finishes it, Gigs, with a third. Big old tail slide. There's the fist pump, and that may be the best wave of the heat right there.
But that 3.57 will go out of the top two scoreline for Banting. And now they'll track with Keanu in the afternoon silhouettes here. Distinctive power surfing. Saw a very sparky performance from Keanu Asing earlier this morning in round 3, taking out Adrian Ace Buchan. Needing a bigger requirement of an 8.1.
Well, in general, a lot to gain in round 4. Not much to lose. You're not going to get out of the event, but you can skip to the quarters. A couple of big snaps there for Keanu Asing. Little look at the judges right there saying, take that. I think Keanu was happy with that. But I would say Matt Banting's going to have a stranglehold on this heat.
Now De Souza floats. The beach in France erupts, well, and he'll just spill it there. So everyone's down here to see the world champion, Adriano de Souza. Of course, this time last year, lots of discussion in that 6-horse race for the finish line for the world title. Now picking up on Port Macquarie's Matt Banting. Lots of speed. Love that flair from Matt Banting. Another little pocket, transitions. So a little 2-turn contribution there as we move down to just over 5 minutes remaining.
The last 5 minutes here, the waves are a little bit on the uptick. We're seeing some better options out there.
And now that left-hander providing another opportunity for Keanu Asing. So quick momentum in the back part of this heat here. Keanu, tight snaps again. You see the water just spraying out the back there. He likes that. Must have felt good. Often if a wave feels good, Ross, it does become a good number, right? So some of the waves are depositing our athletes on the inside of the sandbar. And well, Keanu will slip straight back out. What are you thinking of Banting's offering?
Nice tail waft right there. The second one, a little more on the flat side. He just missed it a bit. Tough with this low tide and the backwash. You know, it's easy to mistime it. I don't think that'll be in Matt Banting's top 2. This, on the other hand, is by far Keanu's best wave. Nice little speed hack there. Good timing. That second one right on the button through a lot of spray. And he navigated all that whitewash on the face so well. You know, it's easy to kind of get the fins disengaged through all that soup, but he still managed to hack out of those turns. Those last 2 turns, he surfed beyond the potential of that wave. He really made that into a solid score.
Well, Keanu loading turn upon turn on this left-hander. And I love the way he keeps such a structured stability off every bottom turn there, Ross.
Compact, no doubt. Yeah, he stays right over his front knee.
Wintry lines rolling into the beaches of Hossegor here. And Quiksilver will be rubbing their hands with a big weekend unfolding here. Now let's see if De Souza can capitalize. Floats it, comes around. It's a chunky section and a seldom made mistake from Adriano de Souza there. And now Banting finds himself at the top of this encounter, will draw a big deep line. He'll spray it again and again. So nice rhythm from Matt Banting against Souza and Asing here. And now suddenly down to inside the last minute. So the 7.6 and the 6.5. Another score dropping in there. It's going to be a 4.8. Ross, that last ride of Matt's not going to feature. So no change to any results there. Matt Banting goes over Keanu, Asing and Adriano de Souza for the first win of round 4.
And the that four-pointer was on the wave prior. He didn't even drop that score yet. It's going to improve. So it was actually a non-issue, though. He won anyhow, but a solid heat for Matt Banting.